We get closer to the end. Getting closer to the second coming. The blood of the king, blood of the king, the blood of the king, blood of the king, the blood of the king, 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 blood of the king. Wish I could've walked with him, wish I could've talked with him. They did him awful, but it was lawful. Curse is the man that ain't give on a tree. He was made a curse for you and me. The blood of the king, 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 the blood of the king. Get your life together, I'ma see y'all coming back, y'all. Detaching from the things of the world, ain't looking back, y'all. The sentence of his bloodline, the reason they attack, y'all. Come back to the covenant, the truth, and that's a fact, y'all. They put them thorns up on his head, gave him a roll. Cause he our high priest, they ain't even know. They wrote the king of the Jews on his stone. Give all praise to the ancient of old. He coming back, how you can't see these prophecies. And every man will get rewarded for their deeds. He gave his life, he gave his blood for you and me. So bow down to your king. Messiah coming back with healing in his wings. He went to hell, he still prevailed, he took the key. We don't deserve to be alive, so it's your need. Bow down to the blood of the king. Blood of the king, the blood of the king, blood of the king, the blood of the king. Blood of the king, 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 blood of the king.
Good morning. Thank y'all for joining us this morning for a Sabbath study.
Yeah.
As he said, blood of the king.
Blood of the king.
The one way that you can be forgiven and saved is through his blood.
The only way, huh?
That's the only way.
I might read about that today.
All right. We're going to get this started with Psalms 119, verse 104. Through thy precept I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
All right.
Blood of the king.
Today, I hope.
Oh, we getting there.
Well, hold on. Before I even get started, I'm going to ask you any questions about anything first. I know, like I said, you're going to see Passover every week, last week, and going into this month. I mean, every week, last month, excuse me. And some are having it today. You know, well, no, it was the middle of the week. Somebody sent me a text that happy Passover.
Yeah.
I said,
it was Good Friday.
Passover was last week.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it don't matter. I said, oh, really? Awesome. And that go back to what we were talking about last week. You want to do it when
You want to do it.
when you want to do it. If you had been in the first Passover, you just killed your firstborn child, you know, because you wanted to do it when you want to do it.
Yeah.
So does it matter if your child is on the line, you know?
It was Good Friday, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was Good Friday.
Good Friday, yeah, all that. Yeah. Got a free day off work, man. But there was no Good Friday in the Bible.
That's right.
There was Good Tuesday if you want to put good in front of it.
Right.
But that was a Tuesday on God's calendar. And
It was an April Fool's.
I saw a post, a guy was saying that, you know, whether you celebrate Passover with us or some other time, you know, shout out to you, you know. But God gave us something perfect. I'm talking about the days line up perfect. Everything he said is perfect. Perfect. You ain't got no outages from the Old Testament to the New Testament.
Right.
Why would you accept something less? He's giving you something perfect. No flaws.
Right.
Nothing. but we still will accept the lesson.
Yep.
And defend it.
Yep.
There's something I want to say, but if we get into John 9 and 10, then it'll come out on John. I ain't got to.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, there's a good spot for it. I'm going to wait on it. But if there ain't no questions, we'll jump into, finish up 9 and 10.
Questions, comments.
John 9 and 10. Anybody got anything? I ain't even on it yet. So.
Don't get it. Yeah, Kev. You gonna save it?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna save that.
Okay. All right. I ain't on, so if you see anything, go let me know. Other than that, if y'all ain't got nothing, let's get it.
All right.
I don't know where we left off now.
Me either.
Oh boy.
Let's see. I think the fairy was just asking how did the man was speaking. How did he heal you or something?
Oh, that's
First, they just asked him that.
yeah. They speak to his parents.
I do want to say
That's-
something.
that's
Before
what
we
I'm
start, let me say something real quick. The reason I wanted to do the 9 is because this blind man, has had a encounter with Christ. And I just wanted to show his boldness after his encounter.
Yeah.
Can't nobody shake it. They can't rally it, And he knows, now he knows. Until we really have our own encounter with Christ,
Right.
then we really living off of somebody else's faith.
Yep.
Aubrey is able to look at me and Rolanda and know that there's something there because she sees some stuff.
Yeah.
But one day she's gonna have her own personal
Encounter.
with Christ,
Yep.
and it's gonna know.
That's right.
It's gonna confirm what she suspected all along.
That's
you
right.
know.
That's right.
And this man has had the encounter, and I want just to show how he talks to the religious leaders about everything, really, because he knows.
Right.
When you know something,
You know.
like I said, only time I told y'all about the speech in college, I was just gonna, just
Wing it.
wing it, yeah. I don't, they don't know, but then I got up and stood in front of them and I said, well, what if somebody knows what I'm talking about?
Be worse.
And I see somebody's face go like this.
That ain't it.
That ain't what happened.
Yeah.
That ain't what. And so I started thinking about that while I was standing up there, and I just said that. I said, look, I'm not prepared. I said, I apologize. I didn't do this side.
Yeah.
And I said that
Yeah.
because when you know, that's when you get nervous. When you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You experienced that several times. Just like the lady that told you, I read the Bible 5 or 6 times. I know it's in there. I know I heard it before, but you didn't understand what you
You
was
didn't
reading.
understand.
But when you had the encounter with Christ, that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
Can't nobody tell you nothing. Ain't that what the song was?
Pretty much.
All right, and so that's what I wanted to look at.
Your own encounter.
That was the whole object of doing it.
Yeah.
Objective.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta have your own encounter, huh?
Own encounter.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, you can have an encounter, but and you can believe it is Yahushua.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the dilemma come in, guys. You have an encounter and you believe it's Yahushua, but it's not him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where we're going on in the team
Going
today.
into right.
The rest of 9 and 10.
Yeah. Now you know it's him.
Right.
Yeah. You gotta know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Y'all, you know
All
where
right.
we at.
Well, from how y'all been explaining it and
You
everything.
wanna go back to his parents?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to when after the Jew didn't believe it.
Okay.
That's 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. John 9 verse 18. But the Jews did not believe concerning him that he had been blind.
Hold on, BJ. What's that? Because we gonna get more into it. That word, believe. What was the?
Believe.
What is the definition of that?
To believe, to put one trust in.
To put one trust in
To put one's trust in
Right.
with implications
of what?
that actions
Action.
based on that trust
There you go. So to believe,
shall occur or something.
put
like that.
one's trust in, and there has to be some type of action
Actions
to what? To
based on that trust shall follow.
okay. Y'all remember that definition that was just given, because that word believe is going to come pop
Okay.
out,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the key. What you just said too. How do you know when you have that encounter?
Right.
How do you know? Believe. Okay.
All right. 18. But the Jews did not believe concerning him that he had been blind, and received his sight until they called the parents of him that had received his sight. And they asked them, saying, Is this your son, who you say was born blind? How then doth he now see? His parents answered them and said, We know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. But by what means he now seeth we know not, or who have opened his eyes.
You don't know.
We know not. He is of age. Ask him. He shall speak for himself. The word spanked his parents because they feared the Jews, for the Jews had agreed already that if any man did confess that he was Christ, he should be put out of the synagogue.
Okay. And Matt read something for us last Sabbath that what's the word out there? Fulfilled exactly what Christ said in Luke 21. Get that Luke 21 again? I think about maybe start at 15, something like that.
Luke 21 and 15.
Or 15 say.
For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay.
Now, that's what happened. Is happening to the blind man.
Yeah.
He was blind, and now he's been interrogated. And read it again.
For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
And so he's got boldness now. The Christ, the Holy Spirit, has put everything he's heard throughout the years, that sitting outside the synagogue,
Yeah.
listening.
Uh-huh.
Now he's putting it into practice against the religious leaders.
That's kind of I want to say ironic. But his mother and father also had a choice.
Yeah.
Had a choice to make. Believe my son or believe the church.
Or go against the church.
Or go against it. There you go. Go against it. Man, what that scripture? Psalm 27:10. And this is what happens with us too when we come to truth sometimes. Think not that I come to bring peace. I didn't come to bring peace, but a sword. It be at variance with people.
You said Psalms or Psalms?
Psalms.
Psalms.
Yep, sorry. Psalm 27:10 says what?
When my father and my mother forsake me,
Uh-huh.
then the Lord will take me up.
Look at that.
Hello.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hello.
When my mother and father might forsake me, then it sounds like this is what's going on right here.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Sounds
it.
like it on the money.
Lord said, don't worry about it, I got it.
Y'all got it?
Sounds like the scripture's a witness.
Let it be 2 or 3.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
He's of age. Ask him.
That's
Because
good.
they fear to be kicked out of the synagogue. Their own son.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we going through at home with our own mom and daddy when we decide to follow the truth?
Come on now.
It ain't nothing new. It's
That's
already
right.
written.
That's right.
That's how you know you're in the right place.
Yep.
That's how you know you're doing right.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
That's it.
Rejoice.
That's it.
Yeah. Especially when one of your parents are a preacher.
All right now.
Yeah, right, dog. I guess you can testify on that one.
That's why I say.
Okay.
All right, John 9 and 24.
Yeah.
Then again called they.
Wait a minute. You didn't get down to where I wanted. Okay.
Huh?
Keep going. 15. Go back to 21.
Oh,
We wanted. Okay.
okay, 16.
Yeah.
And ye shall be betrayed both by parents
Yep.
and brethren,
Yep.
and kinfolks,
Yep.
and friends,
Mhm.
and some of you shall they cause to be put to death,
Go ahead.
and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
So rejoice. Y'all in the right place.
Rejoice.
We're in the right place. All right, you go back now.
Yeah. I come to set variance against the mother,
Yeah.
father,
Mm-hmm.
brother-in-law, sister-in-law,
Daughter-in-law, all yeah.
and your enemies will be them of your very own household. That's what Christ said. It seems like this is what's taking place right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. John 9:24.
Yep.
Then again called they the man that was blind, and said unto him, Give God the praise. We know that this man is a sinner.
Mm.
He answered and said, Whether he be a sinner or no,
Yeah.
I know
I
not.
don't know.
One thing I know,
What's that?
that whereas I was blind, now I see.
Right.
Y'all ain't never healed. I've been coming here for
It's in here, yeah.
however many years how old I am.
Right.
Y'all ain't never even offered to heal me.
Y'all call this man a sinner?
Mm.
Matter of fact, he gonna say something. Man.
Yeah, I love this part.
What he gonna say?
He got into him, boy.
26.
I think the Holy Spirit kicked over. Kicked in.
Yeah.
Then said they to him again, What did he to thee? How opened he thy eyes?
Yeah.
He answered them,
What he say?
I have told you already, and ye did not hear.
Yeah.
Wherefore would ye hear it again?
Uh-huh.
Told you 3 times.
Yep.
Will ye also be his disciples?
Uh-oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Then they reviled him and said, Thou art his disciple, but we are Moses' disciples. We know that God spake unto Moses, as for this fellow. We know not from which he is. The man answered and said unto them,
What he say?
Why herein is a marvelous thing.
Go on before that. He said, we Moses' disciples.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, didn't Moses tell you somebody was going to come?
There you go.
Mhm.
He told him, didn't
Moses told you somebody, and didn't Daniel tell you what time he was coming?
he? Yep.
Mm.
So, I mean, this ain't like he just popped up out of nowhere.
Mhm.
These are religious leaders. They should know
Yes.
that he was coming.
Yes.
And in their heart, they do know.
It's,
They
there
like
you
that
go.
position.
But they like that position. They didn't want to give it that position.
Exactly.
Because he told them. Get it right quick. Precept that. Deuteronomy 18:18. Get that right quick. You Moses the disciple, so you know Moses' writings. You know what he said. And this is what Moses said. Deuteronomy 18:18, amen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Deuteronomy 18:18.
What do you say?
I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren.
This is Moses speaking. The one they say they're disciples of. So they should know this book. Go ahead.
Like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him.
There it is. He told them he was coming. So just like BJ said, they had an inkling. They knew, but they didn't want to give up their position. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give up that position. You know,
Power is a
they,
powerful thing.
yes, it is. Knowledge puffeth up.
He didn't subject himself to their authority, and that's what angered the Pharisees.
That's right.
He would not subject himself. He didn't bow down.
They were supposed to bow down to him, not bow down, but you know.
Right.
Yeah, they had no respect for him because, bottom line, they,
Yeah.
they didn't like his speech. They didn't
Mhm.
like the way he answered,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't like the way the people was liking him.
Yeah. And so their worship or their homage to Moses
Right.
was actually wrong.
Yeah.
They was worshiping
Oh.
him as a god.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why in Jude it said that Michael, the archangel, and Satan had a scuffle over his body, over Moses' body.
Mm-hmm.
But they were going to worship him like a god. And Michael had to take that body. Satan was going to use
You know, it was a monument.
it. Yeah. Yep. So he wasn't even worshiping. They had him as a god. Moses. Okay.
All right, 29.
Yes, sir.
We know that God spake unto Moses, as for this fellow, we know not from which he is. The man answered and said unto them, Why herein is a marvelous thing, that you know not from which he is.
Where you at?
30.
Okay.
And yet he hath opened my eyes. Now we know
It is be done.
now we know that God heareth not sinners. But if any man be a worshiper,
Wait a minute. He quotes scripture.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Holy Spirit done kicked in now.
He's the one quoting scripture.
He the one quoting scripture. Which they supposed to know, Mike. He said, now we know that God don't hear sin. Ain't that what it said in scripture?
And when he said, now we know that means you know.
You
that.
He put it,
I heard you going to teach.
Right.
I couldn't read it myself.
you want to go to Moses
Yeah.
and what Moses wrote
Yeah.
and all this stuff. Yeah.
I've been listening to you.
Yeah. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Right.
Okay.
but if any man be a worshiper of God,
Yeah.
and doeth his will,
Oh, stop right there. He bringing it to him.
Yeah.
He said, you know not needing worship, but if any man be a worshiper of God and keep his commandments,
Yeah.
that's what he said. And keep his commandments, what happened? No.
him he heareth.
Ooh-wee. That cut him. Yeah, that cut him.
Him, he hear it.
Yes.
So, I mean, the evidence is he opened my eye. This ain't never happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, matter of fact, I think he gonna say that.
Yep.
And y'all don't know where he came from.
Right.
Cut it out, man. That's really what he's saying. Cut it out.
Yes,
y'all just don't want to lose your little position and bow down to the one that y'all been preaching was coming
Yeah.
ever since Moses.
Yes.
And Daniel told you he was gonna be here at this time.
There's another observation here. It is a beautiful thing that Yahusha chose a blind man, because a blind man, his greatest gift now is his hearing.
There you go.
And Christ said, listen to them, their teaching, but don't do as they do.
There you go.
So he was very observative of the law.
He was listening.
He was in a powerful position to be a keeper, like you just said, a keeper of the commandments.
Yep.
Simply because he didn't have sight. Can you understand how blindness can make you more acute to the law of commandments? And so, with that being said, he was a perfect model to heal.
Right.
Because they could not find anything to accuse him of. The blind man. They couldn't find nothing to accuse him of. What can you accuse a blind man?
Well, we finna see in a minute.
A lion.
Not like they gonna accuse him, but they
Oh, yeah, I know what they say.
Yeah.
I know what they say.
Yeah, that's the only thing they can do.
Yeah, he didn't have nothing to do with that, though.
Yeah.
It's true. And that's a false assumption of anybody. We didn't choose our parents. Amen. So how you gonna make him look like he's a sinner simply because how he came into the world?
And like I said, and what I meant is when they don't have nothing else to accuse you,
Oh yeah.
they try to
Belittle.
belittle. That's the word.
Yeah,
I'm looking for.
they
I ain't got no words today. Y'all finish my sentences for me today. The rest of the
Yeah,
day.
that's the other side. Yeah, they don't have no choice but to try to belittle him.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they can do when you got the truth on your side.
Right.
Yeah. Where we at?
32.
32. Go ahead.
Since the world began, was it not heard that any man opened the eyes of one that was born blind? If this man were not of God, he could do nothing.
Well, Satan cast, but Satan don't cast out Satan. Satan is the one who brought the blindness. You know, when we go back to Jubilees and we read the diseases and stuff that they do, it's Satan behind it. So Christ have already said, was Satan cast out Satan? No, he gonna leave you blind. Or if he don't, if somebody hear you blindness, now you got scoliosis or something else. He's gonna replace it with something else. He's not healing anything. This is the sorcery that they were doing, or the exorcists that they were doing. Just like like you said, the medicine, the side effect of the medicine. You get rid of one thing, but the 12 more side effects. You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly.
Bring about 7 more with him.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
I said bring about 7 more with him.
That's an example of it right there.
34. They answered and said unto him, Thou wast altogether born in sins, and dost thou teach us? And they cast him out.
Let's stop right there. Why did they say that? Because he was born blind. So evidently, there must have been some sin going on with your parents. That's punishment. That's their punishment for what they did. You was born blind. That go back to the first question. The disciples asked, who sinned? Who was this man or the? I thought, what's going on today? This man. Oh, his parents. God, hey, what else? Something going on. I don't know. Go ahead, no. I don't know. My words ain't coming together right today. You having no stroke, huh?
Sound like to me.
You're not gonna speak that in the
You
distance.
went
It might
brought
sound
up.
like it's coming out right, but it ain't forming in my head.
Yeah.
For some reason. I know what I want to say. I can't think of the word.
Just talk it out. It'll come to you. Talk it out.
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. 35. Jesus heard that they had cast him out. And when he had found him, he said unto him, Dost thou believe on the Son of God? He answered and said, Who is he, Lord, that I might believe on him? And Jesus said unto him, He answered and said, Who is he, Lord,
That what?
that I might believe on him?
That I might what?
Believe
Believe.
on him.
What was that definition we gave it earlier?
Worshiping.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah,
That I
action.
believe.
Action.
Action. There you go. There you go. That I may believe on him.
Yeah, that I may change.
Yep.
All right. 39. And Jesus said, For judgment I am come into this world, that they which see not might see, and that they which see might be made blind.
Okay. Stop right there.
And when they think they see.
Let's go back to what you opened up with about the truth. Recognizing the truth.
Yeah.
And it's a real, everything will eventually evolve back to what we already know is that many are called, few are chosen, but the ones who are chosen are the ones who accept the reality that they thought they could see, but they found out they were blind. And then there are those who were blind. I mean, those who are blind, literally blind, and they're going to stay blind relative to the truth. Because it can be many factors why they believe. Because of who it's coming from, they don't trust it because it's coming from a source that they don't think know more than they can deal with education.
Yeah.
You know, I've been to college like 4 years of Bible and, you know, the professional side of things, and there's no way you're going to persuade them where they hear you. And I've had that encounter. I've had that for before I come into the truth. I was trying to speak on some things concerning the truth. And the guy said, I was an elder at so and so church, and got my master's in theology. And he was saying that with his wife and kids standing right there with him, so he was very bold. And I just plainly told him, you may have got your master's in this and that, but that's not the truth. And it didn't bother me. I knew what he was trying to do, make me feel less than equipped to confront him on a false teaching.
We had that conversation.
Yeah. But so those kind of encounters are going to happen, but it really is a reality that you learn when you encounter people like that. Is one thing you have to conclude in some encounters is that I'm not the one that's going to help you see things. It's going to take something greater. And the question is there anything greater coming for you to see? And we don't know that. But you have to move on. You move on. And when we are made to feel less than bearers of the truth, that's the part that scares me, because I get puffed up on that downside.
Yep.
Because I know the truth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's still a watch out for you. Knowledge puffs up.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Economical status ain't got nothing to do with knowledge.
All right.
Right.
So it can still puff up when it's given to the lesser of people that are back on earth. You still have to be careful.
Where we at? What,
40, I
John
think.
9 and 40.
Yeah.
Go back to 35. It was something that caught my eye.
Okay.
35.
Yeah.
All right. Jesus heard that they had cast him out, and when he had found him, he said unto him, Dost thou believe on the Son of God?
Y'all see something in that?
He saw the man versus the man looking for him.
Yes.
He wanted to know who he was,
Yeah.
but he didn't know where to begin looking.
There you go.
So Christ
So
saw him.
what that sound like, Mike? That's us.
Well, yeah. He had to come get us, didn't
That's us.
he? Yeah.
But look at the pattern.
Yeah.
A lot of us can testify to this. But he came and got us, just like he came and got this man
Right.
after we left church.
Sure did, didn't
After,
he? Yeah.
after we left the church.
Sure did.
Yeah.
He knew you were converted.
That's right.
He knew you wasn't going back.
Yeah. And we had questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like this
Just
man.
like this
What?
man.
Wait a minute. Because in church, man, this ain't, something ain't right. Something ain't right. But for whatever reason we left, afterwards,
Yeah.
we needed something to fill that void.
Yes.
Something ain't
Quickly,
right.
yeah.
And he said, what did he say? He heard
Came
that
on
they had cast him out.
Yeah.
And he went and got him. And started, now he's asking them questions. Do you believe?
Well, considering part of, they cast him out, but he didn't care about being cast.
That's right.
We're not going to persuade him any differently
That's right.
than what he had experienced, and that's powerful.
It's very powerful. Because he, go ahead, Kes.
No, I was gonna say, like, to your point, when you're in it, you realize that, like, you're listening, right?
Yeah.
The blind man was listening.
That's what
So he had
Mike said.
anticipation
He was listening.
of it.
Yep.
So then when he was able to see it firsthand, nobody could persuade him otherwise.
Absolutely
And
not.
I think it takes, when you're in Sunday church, it takes you to be like, yeah, I hear what y'all saying, but I'm not really seeing what y'all saying.
Yeah.
So then when you
Something
actually
right.
get to see it, you're like, oh no, you can't tell me to go back.
Yep.
I
No.
tell you, I've seen.
Yeah.
I have seen.
And your own.
They I've
Yes.
seen that in
My
your
own
own
eyes.
encounter. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. It said Christ. Oh, Lord.
Oop, there it is.
Already. It said Christ he heard that they cast him out.
Mm-hmm.
And when he had found him, he said unto him, Dost thou believe on the Son of God? That was his first question to him. Because he knew that this guy had questions.
Yeah, he knew that.
He knew because he always heard the law.
Right.
He couldn't see,
Right.
but he was hearing.
Hearing.
And he went and told the Pharisees, look here, the God says that he don't heal sinners.
Right.
So why y'all calling this man a sinner? And so after they kicked him out, because he no longer goes by their doctrine, their belief, after he kicked him out, after they took him, kicked him out of the synagogue, Christ said, now I got you where I want you. Now you can listen to me, and I can help your unbelief and help you to fill that void that you're looking for. All of us can testify to this 9:35, chapter 9, verse 35. All of us can, because we've had this experience.
He waited for. I feel like Jesus literally had to wait and watch the conversation that was happening. Right. So
Yep.
he didn't go right after and be like, okay, I healed you. Oh, you believe I healed you? He was like, nah, let me see how you act when you're challenged.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how you act when somebody criticizes me or tries to take away the belief that you already have in me.
Yes.
Had to prove him.
Then he was like, oh, you really want for me? Let me come talk to you for a second.
Uh-huh.
So he had to wait until after that. And I think that's something that too that happens. Like, I don't feel like it's right away. I feel like you get out and then you have to kind of really see. And that's, I can speak to that because I really started questioning everything. I was like,
Me too.
why you know, y'all, this, it don't say that.
Yeah.
And like for a minute.
Yep.
For a minute.
Yep.
And then I got the call, hey, you want to go to church?
Mhm.
You know what? You come pick me up, I'll come.
Yeah.
And I pick up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. Yep.
Somebody asked me to work on that lawnmower for them, and there was some steering problem. And when I looked at the gears, you know how gears work. And,
Yeah.
I said, something
Something
ain't right. Something missing.
Mhm.
Because I see what's supposed to be happening,
Yeah.
but there's something missing.
Yeah. The gears ain't
And
working right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something connecting.
Right.
You know, that's supposed to turn this other gear.
Right. Stopping it.
And but that's the way I was in church. You know, they're like, God, He came and died for your sins. There's something missing.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep hearing what you're saying,
Right.
and I see the verses that you referring to.
Yep.
But there's still something
Yep.
missing.
Something missing. Yep.
And that's what I asked for.
Yep.
Fill in the gap, please.
Yeah.
And once I got out of there and stopped listening to, it's right. That's how the gears supposed. That's how they were made like that.
Right.
No, I'm looking at it. You
Yeah.
know. But that's when it started coming together. You know, just ask Him.
That's it.
Why wouldn't you ask?
Yep.
You know, I ain't talking to y'all.
You answer miss.
Why wouldn't you ask?
Yeah.
You answer.
Eternity, eternal life is dependent on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't ask.
Yeah.
He waiting on you to ask.
I remember when I had first left and everything, and the pastor was saying that, we had some people. It was a few of us actually had left. They called it, the people in the church called it the Great Exodus, because a lot of people was starting to leave the church. It was eyes was being opened into what was going on, and so one of the sermons that was on there, the guy told me, he said he got up and the pastor got up and said a lot of people are leaving, and they're out of the will of God.
Trying to scare you.
Yeah, they falling out of the will of God, and it made me think for a minute, Mike, because when I first got out of it, I was like, am I being rebellious?
Mm-hmm.
Am I being rebellious? It's playing tricks on my mind. Am I being rebellious? The things that I am learning in the scripture, there's new things that I'm learning. Am I being rebellious, or do I need to go back? And that's when I started, like BJ said, asking. You have to ask with a pure heart to the Most High, a sincere heart. What am I doing wrong? Because I did not want to be out of the will of God. That I did know for a fact. Now, is this the truth, or am I being rebellious? Do I need to go back? And that's where I was at that time, but like I said, once I did ask, and a lot of things started actually taking place after that, and that's when I came across that Jerusalem video.
Yeah.
That'll really open my eyes. Yeah, when he said that the so-called African Americans in America are the Jews of the Bible.
Man, I still go back
said,
and look
oh
at
Lord. I said,
that. I still go back and
it's
look at
crazy. It's crazy. I said, Mike, the first thing I said, blacks always trying to identify themselves. Or something.
Yeah.
First with Muslim, now with
Trying to
Jews.
find a home.
Now with Jews. I got a good laugh out of it. And I wanted to laugh some more, so I clicked the thing. And Jerusalem came up.
Yeah, I wanted to laugh some more.
I wanted to laugh some more.
Yeah, I wanted.
Y'all saw the video when he started asking them questions. I was like, I said, he got me.
Yeah.
He got me. He got my attention. That's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you asked.
I asked, man.
There you go.
I asked.
That's all we trying to get y'all to do is ask.
Yep.
Ask. See what happens.
That's funny. Whenever I first started reading for myself, that was the first video I seen.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because that man, he moved
Man.
Most High moved,
man.
used him to move a lot
Didn't
of
he?
people.
Didn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah, he did.
And then he just fell off the face of the earth.
Yep.
He did.
Sure did.
He sure did.
He sure did.
Yeah. I just think that's funny because
That's
literally,
crazy. Yeah.
whenever I went into the scriptures myself after I attacked Jalen on the truth, that was the first.
That was the first video. Yeah.
I'm talking like a couple months.
After you
after
went
that.
in on Jalen.
Oh,
Yeah, like
yeah. It
damn.
lines up.
Yeah.
The thing about it was that it lined up, so I couldn't deny it.
I'm sorry,
I couldn't
man.
deny it.
I'm sorry, Jay.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You said it lines up.
It did line up.
That's not what I'm saying about the Passover. You know, it lines up with Christ said. It lines up with Moses said.
Yep.
It lines up numerically.
Yep.
You know, mathematically. The seasons, perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
You know, and so I just don't understand how you could still do something opposite when there's, like I said, I just named about 4 different criteria that it lines up, and we'll still do it the wrong way.
My mother did it. My grandparents did it.
Exactly.
It's just tradition.
When Christ said there's gonna be an abominable
Right.
day,
Yes.
you know, I would be too scared to.
Yeah.
To be in a celebrate something on an abominable day. That day.
Yeah.
Man,
Go ahead.
See, do you have that video say somewhere? Because we want it, but this.
Which one?
Well, oh, Urashi?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got two?
I haven't
Okay.
looked for it, but I know some of that stuff has been.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we'll send it to you,
I'll
Des.
send it to you.
Yeah.
but you know, the deception behind, what the world acknowledged and celebrated yesterday
Yeah.
is that I seen a lot of posts where it was talking about historians said that he died on April the 3rd. See, the deception behind that is making a whole group of people believe that, well, this is actually the right day, when it doesn't line up with scripture.
Right.
This is what I think about when Christ said, he said, you should seek me and find me when
Yes.
you search for me with
Oh.
all your heart.
Yes.
All you want is the truth. I don't want the tradition. I don't want the man-made stuff.
Yeah.
You know, all the stuff that's been shared. Yesterday I looked up when did the world accept 12 midnight as the beginning of a new day? It came up.
Oh, wow.
It came up and it said the 13th, 14th century.
Yep.
Wow.
You know, and so, what did they change it from? The evening in the morning was the first day.
That's it.
And so, because I had to argue with somebody this week about when the new day starts, you know. So, not argue, but discuss, you know. And it's just right there. It's right there.
Yep.
But I think we're scared of what we just read earlier in Luke 21, that our friends, everybody, wife
Yep.
is gonna,
Yep.
we're gonna be different from them. We're not gonna be part of that group anymore. We're gonna be outcast.
Yeah.
And that's what he's calling you to be, an
Yeah.
outcast, a peculiar people.
Yes.
Be different from the world.
Got to be. Got to be.
Yeah, but we want to be like, we're scared to lose folks.
Yes. We had a choice. We had a choice to make. Mike, you said he was all that time. He was listening. He was listening to the law. So he had an opportunity when his mother and father said he is of age as him. He still had a choice to. Well, that's my mom and daddy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go. Well, thank you for healing me, but that's my mom and daddy. I'm gonna stay with him. He had that choice, but he knew.
Oh, yeah, I'll stay with them. I don't want to be kicked out the temple.
That's right. He had a choice. He made, but he was searching. He wanted to know who is this man
That healed me.
that healed me.
That part, yeah.
You know, the church and mom and daddy. If y'all don't want it, I want to know I want to know, and that's why he came to him and asked him that question.
Yeah.
Do you? What he say? Does thou believe on the Son of God?
Mm-hmm.
And what he say after that? He answered and said,
Let's see.
36.
And let's see. He answered and said, "Who is he,
Who is he?
Lord,
Lord,
that I might believe on him?"
that I might believe
On him.
Works.
Mm-hmm.
Works. That I might believe on him. Yeah, I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't be a sinner, Mike, because he healed me.
Right, well,
God heard
yeah, he
his
knew that.
prayer. Yeah. So this man got to be of God.
Mhm.
Who is he?
Right.
So I can believe on him. Because
Right.
he healed me of my blindness.
Yeah, the one thing that I was born with,
Yes.
now I see.
Yes. Okay.
All right. You want me to read it
Yep.
through?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll read through again for me.
And Jesus said unto him, Thou hast both seen him, and it is he that talketh with thee.
Now, pivotal point.
Mhm.
Christ said, Thou hast both seen him, and it is he that talketh with thee.
Mhm. See,
I
it's
can-
believing.
I can see that spiritually too. All the time when he was blind, Mike,
Yeah.
you said he was hearing. Faith comes by hearing
The word of God.
and hearing. And Jesus said, Thou have both seen. I think that's twofold.
Yeah.
I think that's twofold to me when I read this.
Yeah. Spiritual. and
Spiritually,
physical.
yes. And so now he's saying you have both seen him, and he is he, and it is he that talketh with you. I am him. You saw me, or you knew of me, or you heard of me when you was blind,
Yeah.
but now you see, and now you see me right here with you. So he was dealing with him when he was blind and when he can actually physically see now.
Yeah.
And so he's saying now it is he that talks with you. I am him. You're looking at him. So the pivotal point, is he going to believe it? Or is he going to walk away
Yeah.
and go
Right.
back to the church or to mom and daddy?
To the world.
To the world. The pivotal point right here. And he said, what did he say? Nah.
And 37. And Jesus said unto him, Thou hast both seen. 38.
Go ahead. Yep.
And he said, Lord,
What'd he say?
I believe.
I believe. Actions. Well, BJ's definition. I believe. And he did what?
And he worshipped him.
And he
That's
worshipped him.
Yeah, you go.
There it is. The definition that BJ gave about believe. There it is right there. And he said, Lord, I believed. And action.
Worship him.
You worshipped
Right.
him.
He did, yeah.
And he worshipped him. So that's why it's so. That's why the doctrine, the 316 doctrine, that's why if you really don't understand what it's saying and who it's pertaining to, you can make up any doctrine,
Yeah.
which they did. Any doctrine. It said what? 316. For God so
The world that
That-
gave his own begotten son.
that what?
Whosoever
They'll
believes
believe
in
on
him
him.
Had so what?
shall have everlasting life.
Yeah, it is.
Believeth
Mhm.
on him
Mhm.
shall have everlasting life. So there was some action behind. There had to be some action behind, not just saying a sinner's prayer.
Yeah.
Lord, I sin. I believe you the Son of God. Forgive me of my sins, and that's
There you
it.
go.
You good.
Right.
No action, BJ, behind it.
No.
No action. No action behind it. Just say the sinner's prayer. You in there.
That was the action. You
Yeah,
said
it
that, but if we always see Satan, he's slick with it, Mike, because even you that 316. But if you go up even just a couple of verses, Christ says something to demonstrate 316. he said 3:14 or 13. What do you say?
All right, 14. They say, and Moses lifted up the serpent.
Go up, boy.
Yeah, John 3. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
A little bit.
He said, go up a little bit more.
Yeah. Go.
All right, 13. And no man has ascended. No.
Go ahead.
That's
Okay.
good. That
Okay.
work.
And no man hath ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven,
Yeah.
even the Son of Man, which is in heaven.
Son of man, son of God. Go ahead.
And as Moses lifted up the serpent,
See what Christ did? Now he's going to give you an illustration or an example of what happened in the past to testify for 3:16. He said, and as Moses what?
lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
He used that example because he's saying in order to believe in the Son of God, there has to be some actions behind it. And so we know in Numbers 21, the in the wilderness, Israel was mumbling and complaining like they always was doing. And Most High sent a serpent and bit them, a poison serpent, and everybody was dying. And so the instruction for Moses was to take a stick, and it was with a snake up on it. And he said, lift it up. And he said, everyone that look upon it,
Look up.
action had to take place. Everybody that looks upon this serpent will be healed.
Wow.
There was action that took place.
Yep, it says in 15.
So that's what he in 14. So that's what he was. And then that's why he said, "Now for God so loved the world that what."
That's, well, I'm gonna read
Okay,
it
go
to
ahead.
15. That whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him
Yes.
should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Believe on them how, Mike? They have to show some actions behind it.
Come on.
You just can't say it.
The commandment.
It's a commandment. You have to have some action behind it. That's why believe it, that word believe it, there's got to be action behind that, yo.
Yes, always.
You can't just say it out your mouth, because Most High already knows your heart. It's got to be some action behind it. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
All right, we'll go back to John. That. Okay. 39. And Jesus said, for judgment I am come into this world, that they which see not might see, and that they which see might be made blind. And some of the Pharisees which were with him heard these words.
Do you speak on that, BJ? 39.
I did.
Okay. What is Christ saying right there, y'all? For judgment I have come into the world, that they which see might not see.
Religious leader.
There you go.
Pastors,
There you go.
apostles of today.
Yes.
So-called apostles, yes.
Pharisees of today.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Those that they might, he said, that they which see, religious leaders, everything, not might see, but they which see. Wait a minute, is that right? Yeah.
Which see not.
There you go. There you go. Which see not. Thank you. Might see. That's us. That's us.
Yeah.
In other words, think they see.
Yes, because we were put in a deep sleep. We were blinded for a time. Go ahead.
For judgment, I come into the world. He said, I come to testify to the truth.
Yep.
What is the truth?
The word.
The law.
The law.
The law is the truth. For judgment, I come to judge you and to show you
Yep.
how to keep the law. First, I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong. Then I'm going to show you I'm a keeper of my law. So he did both.
Yep.
That's his judgment. It's not the judgment of the final judgment. But you have been judged because you don't keep the law. So Matthew 5 comes to mind. You have been saying this. I tell you this. So that's the judgment. I'm coming to judge you on that you're not keeping
You're not
the law.
keeping it.
And that's my and I am a witness to it because I'm going to keep it.
That's right.
So the blind who thought they were keeping it can now see. And those who said they see, they now recognize we've been blind to the truth.
Yep.
I didn't know if you looked at a woman and then touched her, you still was in sin.
Mm-hmm. He magnified it.
Yeah, you magnified it.
Yep.
So this goes back to why we here. Because at some point in our life, when we start to understand this truth, we had to forsake something. And the forsaken had to be anything that is not aligned with truth. Anything that's not aligned with the law.
That's right.
And so what I learned about myself was that God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten son, etc. Is that I had to see myself and I still was enjoying some sin.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate the sin.
There you go.
So I'm blind still. But I think I see.
Yep.
Why do I think I see? Well, he got me. He got my back. I don't confess he's the Son of God. So I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I can dip and dabble in sin and out of sin. Until you get to the point where you are now sick of sin being a part of your life. Secret sins. I just call them the secret sins.
Right.
You are ready to now discharge them from it. And the law is the only thing that's going to help you.
That's it.
Because every time you do something now, you think of what's the commandment. It is the primary reason when Yahushua was tempted by Satan in the wilderness, we know this, he quoted the scriptures.
Oh dear. Mm-hmm.
What I've learned in my journey is every time I'm tempted, quote the scripture.
There you go.
Yeah.
Quote the scripture.
That was our example.
Only way to combat
It's
it.
not only your example, but it's your test.
Yep.
Don't forsake this now.
Yep.
Quoting those commandments is your test of who do you love.
There you see.
Because if you love me, you will keep my commandments. So if you quote a scripture, you are taking away the opportunity to justify
Right.
the sin.
Yes. That's good.
So he's still showing us, as I do, you do.
That's good.
It's just that simple. If you want help to overcome your unrighteousness,
Yeah.
do what I do.
Yes.
When I'm tempted to do something unrighteous, quote scripture.
There you go.
And if that don't make you back down, you better start begging me to help.
You got two options. You got two options, Mike.
Because it got to be the authority, the respect for authority, and the fear of God. That's why we fear Him.
Yes.
And if that don't make you back down, you continue with the
You're
sin.
gonna continue with it.
You're in trouble.
You're gonna play with it. You're gonna play with it.
You're in a whole lot of trouble.
You're gonna play with it.
Amen.
I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of God,
Right.
that you present your bodies
A living
sacrifice. So we got two options, Mike, when we do that. Either we're gonna quote scriptures, just like
Right.
Christ did,
Yeah.
or we're gonna say, people make mistakes.
Yeah, your excuses.
Nobody's perfect.
Right.
We're going to justify it like you just said. And we're going to continue in that sin. Why? Because we justified it
Justified it.
instead of quoting scriptures
Right.
Yeah, you
to
become
help
a servant.
to help the Most High to deliver
Yeah,
us,
become-
asking the Most High to deliver us from that.
That's right.
When David sinned, he said, "Create in me a clean heart, O God,
You paid for some.
and renew the right spirit within me.
Right.
Purge me with hyssop, wash me that I may be clean."
Right.
That's what we're supposed to be doing. Not saying everybody make mistakes. You're justifying what you're doing because you still want to do it.
Yeah,
The flesh still want to do it. That's what we're doing.
Right.
Man, and saying that's so dangerous because you put yourself back.
You're putting it. There you go.
Back into the world whenever you're supposed to be a set apart people. You saying
That's right.
everybody makes mistakes.
Yes.
You're not supposed to be everybody.
You're
Come
not-
on now.
There you go.
There you go.
And so that's why some people, when you approach them with this truth, and they see the expectation of conversion is not the same as when you were what you was in. There's a higher standard or an expectation. They will excuse themselves from hearing you.
That's right.
It comes right back to this.
Yep.
They don't want to hear
Hear
that
it. Here.
because it challenges them on things
Yes.
that they want to justify.
Yes.
They don't want to hear the truth
That's it.
Continue to do.
and
Yes.
continue to do it.
That's
So
it.
that's what was taking place right here with the Pharisees.
Mm-hmm.
they didn't want to hear the truth. They wanted to justify themselves as being the authority.
Self-righteous.
Yeah, they didn't want Christ to come in and
That's right.
justify himself as being the authority. They weren't gonna put up with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Put yourself in the Most High's position. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
everybody make mistakes.
Right.
You're placing, like you're making a judgment. And
You
you're
the
saying
judge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like,
That's right.
Like you're saying, it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you're the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of asking him,
Yep.
Right.
what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Should I have done this?
Yeah, you
Or,
go.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. What do I need to do to fix this?
Yes.
Or whatever the case
That's
may
what
be.
we're supposed to be asking.
You're just answering a question yourself and
Yep.
saying that it's okay.
That's right.
Yep. You forgave yourself.
Right, right. That's what I yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's just like when you go into the church, the Catholic church, and you go in that little room, and he's supposed to forgive you.
Yeah.
No, that ain't the way it works.
Right. That's right. That's right.
That's why he said, call no other man father.
That's right.
Present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to who? Yourself? To God. Which is your reasonable service.
Yes.
We were bought with a price, y'all.
Come on.
What Christ did on that cross, don't take that lightly.
Yeah, no, he wrote that check, man.
Yes. There you go.
Still.
Blood
He
ain't
wrote
He
it.
did that.
He wrote that check. And when we keep doing that and saying, giving justification, that check bouncing.
Yeah.
The check is bouncing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You just think that you still own yourself.
There you go.
No, you still on the auction block. You still a slave, but you got a good master now.
Yeah.
The Bible talk
You got a
about
good
that.
master.
You know, if you I'm from the Old Testament.
Yeah.
You a slave to the master. You say, I like my master. I don't want to leave.
That's right.
Then there's something you can do to show that you,
Pay the all from a year.
Earring,
yeah, through your ear, and then and it's showing that I'm staying with my
Stand
master.
with him.
Right.
He owns you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Earring, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that in itself.
Yeah, that in itself.
Give him that
Spiritually.
ear.
Yeah. The earring.
Wow.
Still wearing earrings.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh
All right, 40. And some of the Pharisees which were with him heard these words and said unto him, Are we blind also?
You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
You didn't even ask the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we blind also?
Your sin remaineth. Yeah, you
Praise
blind.
God.
What he asked? What he tell him?
41. Jesus said unto them, If ye were blind,
Yeah.
ye should have no sin.
That's deep.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
so
is.
it
It is. Because now, if God put you to sleep and He left you that way,
Yeah.
then He can't charge you for what you got yourself into.
That's right.
But if He wake you up and
on.
you still want to stay, you still got your sin.
That's it.
Now you know about the sin, and you want to stay. So yeah, you guilty.
Yeah.
And then you say, but what?
That's
But
good.
now ye say,
Wait a
we-
minute,
Oh.
BJ. I
Go
thought
ahead.
you were going to bring it up. Jesus said unto them, If you were blind, you should have no
Sin.
singular.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all catch it? He didn't say you have no sins.
Sin.
Right.
He said sin.
Right.
So what is he talking about right there?
Adultery.
What is that about?
What is he talking about?
Spiritual.
A spiritual adultery.
You should have no sin.
That's the only sin
That's-
He came to
That's it.
free you from.
That's it. That's it.
It's the only one, and murder, that requires death.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't atone for that.
That's right. You should have no sin. Okay.
But now ye say, We see, therefore your sin remaineth.
Wow.
That's
That's deep. Go ahead,
yeah,
man.
that's also he's touching on the reality. They done kicked the blind man out the temple.
Sure
He can't
did.
come back, right?
Yep.
Christ is basically saying to them, if you could see, you wouldn't have to be kicked out. You'd walk out, leave.
Come on. Yeah.
I wouldn't have to tell you
Yes.
because if you now see
Mm-hmm.
the truth
Yeah.
and you go back
Mm-hmm.
into the lie,
Yeah.
it's the same thing you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
it.
showed you the truth,
Yeah.
and you believe I'm the truth. Now you go back and you blind.
Wow.
You still blind.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
What?
What?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go
Oh,
dear. Say the same. I'm about to say the same thing.
With no echoes either. Perfect time.
I was thinking about the scripture. Go
I
ahead.
was too. John 4. In John 4, what did he tell the woman about where they were worshiping?
John 4, starting at verse 22.
What did he say?
Ye worship, ye know not
Know not.
what we know, what we worship. For salvation is of the Jews.
Yeah.
No, I want to
Oh,
go back
you-
to about the Mount Garrison on this mountain.
Oh yeah.
You say
Okay.
it's right at the beginning, right? First 3 or 4 scriptures somewhere.
Samaria, Jacob's well. That cometh
I
in
know it's in there.
Samaria, give me to drink.
Yes. And
11. Okay.
11.
Yeah.
All right. John 4, starting verse 11. The woman said unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. For which then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof
Keep going.
himself, and his children, and his cattle? Jesus answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him.
That ain't.
It ain't
I
Mount
want-
Garrison.
About 20. Our fathers worshipped in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
That's
want.
20.
You say 20?
20.
Damn. Go ahead.
Our fathers worship in this mountain, and ye
Okay.
say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship.
So they are right there on the border of Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, Mount Garrison. Our fathers worship right here. Remember when Jeroboam put a calf in Dan and the calf in Bethel?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they at. So our fathers worship here.
Yep.
But you say we got to go in to Jerusalem to worship.
Right.
Yep.
And what he tell?
Jesus saith unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father.
Oh, hold on 1 second. So these mountains, these places of worship that you stressing over right now, that ain't gonna be an issue here in a minute.
Sure ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So the blind man getting kicked out the church.
Yep.
Ain't nothing. Ain't none of y'all gonna be in here in a minute.
So
Every is
they
coming.
gonna tear
Yeah.
that thing down.
And that same thing, we got to know,
Yep.
when we go into these churches and they kick us out
Yep.
for starting a ruckus in there, questioning, asking too many questions,
Yeah.
infecting people with your questions. You know.
Yeah.
Oh. So when they kick you out the church,
Yep.
don't worry about it. This is a perfect example
right.
of us
That's right.
today.
Yep.
You know, it's perfect. I love it. I love this
Yes. Yes. Christ getting our attention.
story. Yeah,
That's why he's
exactly.
kicking us out.
And them kicking us out, you're like, okay,
Yep.
I like that kick.
yeah, thank you. Because then you got the Hebrew 5:12, man.
One must teach you again.
Yeah.
You were thought to be teachers, but one
Read it
must
for
teach
me.
you
Read it
again.
for me, just in case somebody ain't never heard.
Yeah.
Hebrew 5:12.
Well, what it say?
For when for the time ye ought to be teachers.
What you say the man told you? He been a deacon for 20 years.
Oh, that was
What,
50, 60 years.
50, 60 years. So he ought to be a teacher, right? From the time you ought to be teachers, what?
Ye have need that one teach you again.
You got to throw that mess out the window and learn again.
That's right.
Why?
Which be the first principles of the oracles of
And
God.
that's the first thing you got to do is get rid of that junk,
Get rid of it.
and then you can redecorate your house.
Yes.
Throw all that mess out. That, that ain't no good, no, that's falling apart. You got
False
tape
doctrine.
on the legs and all this old stuff. Throw it away
Start over.
and we're gonna get you some new stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we got sentimental value for a lot of that
Yeah.
junk,
Yep.
and we don't want to throw it away.
Yep.
But you can't mix a modern decoration with a contemporary.
Exactly.
It don't look right.
Yeah. Or traditional. To the
Yeah.
modern.
Yeah.
New wine and old wine
and old
skin.
bag.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't
And
do it.
he trying to get you new furniture, but
Yep.
we want to throw the old stuff out.
Yep.
Trying to redecorate.
Oh,
You got people like this today. Even
Yeah.
Look, they mess with my
Hey there.
You being a hoarder.
I'm talking to my mama if she listening.
I'm arguing with about it.
Oh my goodness, she would not let me redecorate that house, boy. I said, "We're getting new stuff. Take that board away from up under the cushions on the I'm sorry, Mama.
No, because if you take the old stuff out, you ain't gotta keep doing patchwork.
Yeah.
Come on.
You ain't gotta keep going through this extra. Keep holding on to the old.
Yeah.
It's good. You have to take the old stuff.
On the way, gotta throw it away.
You know, this John, study of John right here, where we had in particular, reminds me of my father. In the context of what you were talking about.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You know, as we grew older and was bringing in our own income, we also did similar to my parents' house, suggestions, you know. Let me build a deck. Let me remodel the room. Let me do this. And my father said on one occasion, y'all come in here and think y'all trying to take over. I didn't ask you to do that. The point being is that's what the Pharisees were saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't want change.
Yep.
Point he was talking about. Y'all, you trying to take over?
Yep.
Aren't you Joseph and Mary? Son? You gonna come in here and tell us how to run the temple and what we can do and what we can't do?
Yep.
Same experience happened to me on my first encounter. I recognized it was time to go from the body of believers I was. I started asking too many questions. And I saw the Pharisaic behavior toward the membership.
Yep.
They lived under threat.
Yep.
Nothing new under the sun.
If you don't, we gonna do this. And if you think you're gonna do this, it wasn't so much I understood that, but it was how it was applied.
Right.
And so I pretty much, without being physically asked to leave, I knew they were asking me to leave.
Yep. Yep. Black
So when I met with the minister, he said, well, Paul and what's his name? Yeah, John Mark.
Uh-huh.
They had to separate. So he was supporting, you need to go. I met him.
You tell him what I tell
And so I come to another Bible believer who were the right opposite of where I had left. Very loving, very forgiving, tolerant, very tolerable of any question you want to ask. But it wasn't that made me make my decision. It was the law. It was that fourth commandment. And that's where I had to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But relative to the people, you were one of them. And so that, while it wasn't hard for me to leave because I was seeking the truth, it wasn't hard to leave, but it was for totally different reasons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I called it blacklisted.
Yeah.
When
I
I
Yeah.
came to the pastor about certain subject, it was about tithing and everything, and I was finding the truth about it, how it actually was supposed to be done. It was it's funny how the Most High just gave me that and opened my eyes up to how it was supposed to be done. But just like the Pharisees here, I became a threat to the pastor He couldn't give me the truth about the tithing. And so what I had learned was the farthest thing from my mind, Mama. But he thought that I was going to go and spread it to the congregation.
Yeah.
And so if I do that, now he's in my pocket.
Money. Yep.
He's in my pocket. So now all of a sudden, because I'm in leadership, I'm starting to get calls from the elders and well, the pastor just want to know how you're doing, and how's everything with the family, and things fine. I'm on the line like, what is this? Just getting frequent calls from the elders because the pastor wants to know how you're doing. And so I became a threat, to him. And then another occasion, I was the head of the tape ministry. And so what happens is, after the pastor finished speaking and everything, and he's closing up, I have to go and set up the tapes that I recorded of the sermon, and then go sell them.
Wow.
And set up the booth and everything to go sell. Yeah.
You thought you were going to slip
And
one of
sell
them.
them. And so I was doing that. And so when I do that, at the end of it, I count the money and count the tapes and see everything is turned up. And then I have to give the money to the first lady, his wife, to the money. Got a call the following week after that. Brother Price, it seems like we're a little short on the tape ministry money, and I said I counted it in front of the first lady and gave it to him. Well, we're coming up short, and the pastor wanted me to call you and to see if what are you implying? I didn't take no money. What is going on?
They're trying to make you start barking like a bulldog.
Oh my goodness!
First lady don't get it.
So, but I have to be there. I have to witness First Lady. She had a safe in the wall in her office where she puts the money. I had to be there to witness her doing it.
Right.
So I saw her put it in there. I told her. So I went, and he said, "Well, the pastor wants to speak with you. Can come up to the church?" And I said, "Pastor, I saw her put the money into the." I said, "Well, son, we still were coming up short of the money." And I was, "Pastor, I saw." Well, what are you saying? My wife took the money?
Well,
You didn't say that. You said I saw her put it in
I
there.
saw her put the money in the. Well, what are you implying, son? You tell my wife is a thief?
Or who are you looking at?
Pastor, I need. So a week went after that, and it so-called happened that the first lady came to the pastor and said, "Oh, I forgot. I had to use a little of that money to do something." I forgot what she said. Pastor couldn't even look at me that day.
wow.
Next service. Couldn't even look at me.
Did he apologize?
No apology.
Oh,
No apology.
that's what I'm talking about.
And so I'm at the point now some of you are like, "Babe, it's time for us to go."
Yeah.
Bedtime.
They messing with us now.
Yeah.
All of this has happened after you gave the pastor the information that you found out about tithing. None of this never happened until after that. So he sees you as a threat
Yep.
because you think you're going to go out and spread it to everybody else, and
I would have did it.
and
wrong.
everybody the church was paying for his $300,000 house and his BMW he had.
Wow.
Wow.
And so yeah, that's a threat.
Yeah.
So we got to slowly. That's what he was doing, slowly but surely,
Getting out.
trying to kick us out, or we just leave.
And he
So he would have made us
You
feel
got to look over
uncomfortable.
his shoulder.
He had to
Yeah.
make us feel real uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And Sonya was like, "I don't want to go back." I'm like, "Baby, I understand, but I have to make sure that I'm not out of the will of God."
Right.
I understand when you feel. So she said, "Okay, I'm just telling you how I feel." She came with me, but she wasn't there.
Right.
She was there, but she wasn't there.
Right.
And so again, I never forget it. It was Easter Sunday. It was Easter Sunday. Certain things happened, and I was doing the tape ministry and selling the tapes, and a guy came out of the congregation and said, your wife is up there and speaking to the pastor and the first lady, and they were saying some things to her, and my wife was crying, and they thought she was crying because of what they were saying, but she was crying because he saw the fakeness.
Yeah.
of everything was going on. He did this without me even knowing about it. Wow. So by the time I got up there and I saw what was going on with her, I said, that's it. I said, okay, God, I see. That's it.
Yeah.
It was time for us to go. Because he was making
Her upset.
Yeah, making her upset, and it was making us feel so uncomfortable. That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He wanted to do. And so it was Easter Sunday. I'll never forget it. That was our last time there. And so I say all that to say, y'all, just like the Pharisees, huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they always turn.
I hope they heard everything. I hope they heard my big mouth.
Say it again.
They heard my big mouth. They heard it. They heard it.
Nobody said nothing. They would hear.
They heard it. I know Drew would have said something about that. Turn the mic around, Kyle. But I say all this, y'all, because once the Most High start pulling you out of those churches and showing you some truth and everything like that, they're going to, just like the Pharisees did. They mocked them. They did all these things to them, and then they pushed them out. They pushed them out. And so that's how like BJ said, rejoice. When that happens, that means that only got the means that Christ is trying to get your attention. Most High's trying to get your attention to come on in to the truth. So when that happens, and I can understand y'all, because I've been in that situation, and I know even that blind man probably had some thoughts about his choices too. Because I'm leaving church, I'm leaving my mother and father. You better believe he had some, but he knew this is real, and I got to follow this. And so I was in fear when we left. When I first left, I was in fear. Even though what he did to me, I was in fear. But I knew it was the right thing to do. And in, all that time that I was out, I was still acting. Now you got to remember, all of this was happening. I wasn't in truth yet.
You're being drawn to it.
I was being drawn. I wasn't in truth yet. I didn't know nothing about the truth. But what I did know, and what he was showing me at that time, was completely contradicting everything that the church was teaching. I didn't know what, and that's why I kept asking the Most High. We was in Virginia at this time. I kept asking the Most High, okay, what next? What next? What next? What do we do? Because I'm sitting here, I don't want to go back to this church. Do I supposed to go to another church? What, Lord, why are you shifting us, to? We didn't know. And at that time, we was kind of put in a spot where we had to rely on our faith of the Most High, to rely on our faith, because we didn't want to. We felt like in our spirits that Virginia that time was up too. We didn't want to go back to Chicago. We was raising kids, and we didn't want to raise our kids there because we had been there for over 10 years, further south, and we liked the South better than the North. And so we didn't want to go back to Chicago. Now we think, what's the next plan? What's the next plan? And it was just so happened that my father was in Tennessee at the time. He was back in Tennessee. He was doing some business things with people. And he said, you know how to cut hair? Why don't you go and get your barber's license and open up a shop and come here to Tennessee, to Bolivar, Tennessee.
Look at God.
Look at God.
And so, but my father was
born in a small town.
Yeah, my father, he was already there, and so, and that's what happened. We ended up. I said, yeah, that's a good idea. So we packed up. We did it by faith. My wife and I at that time, I quit my job. We had a little small. What you call them? U-Haul.
Pinto.
It was a small little car. We had that little hitch U-Haul.
Yeah.
And $200 in our pocket.
Wow.
Talking about moving by faith.
Faith for real.
That's all we had to our name, and we just left.
Good thing God, Gad was 79 cents a gallon.
Yeah. And we just left. And so that was faith, y'all. Faith. And when you ask, like BJ said earlier, when you ask, just ask. When you're doing it with a sense of heart, He will order your steps.
one of your steps.
He'll tell you, he'll guide you in everything that you do.
Repeat that again, brother. Colin. You said just what?
Huh?
Just ask.
Just ask. That's yeah. Just ask. Just ask.
No, I just.
Go ahead.
I just got a add on to what I was saying. That now that tells you how far back he was already preparing this step to happen.
Yep.
Because that was happening in
Exactly.
Chicago.
Exactly.
And I'm going through what I was going through in Tennessee, and we ended up going to school together.
So did.
And our conversation started about how we didn't understand.
Yeah. So did.
I believe in the way the churches and stuff was. Like, that's how we even became really close. We would be sitting and talking about how something ain't right
Yeah.
with
So
the
did.
churches.
So did. I remember that.
That's how we even.
So
Yes. And then look, years later, that's to let you know how far, like,
Most High had already planned. Yeah.
yes.
Yep. Most High had the plan. It's already in his plan.
That's crazy. I didn't even know this was big.
Yep.
just gotta trust me.
You just gotta trust him, man.
So, your story and what you just said, as we get into 10, they go right with
Yeah.
goes down like
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta trust him. Okay.
I just want to get the first 19 verses of 10.
Okay.
It might take a minute. It might be a part 5. I don't know.
What's the scripture?
Yeah, John 10, starting at verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
Did y'all see the picture of the sheepfold?
Oh, that's a good one. Sheepfold. Sheepfold. What Christ said, Mike, I am the door.
Sheepfold.
Yeah.
And I'm told that sometimes there'll be a lot of different shepherds out there, and they take turns being the door.
Wow.
And they put, I have my sheep in there, my sheep, Carlos sheep. And so, what good thing about sheep is they know the masters, their owners, the voice.
Voice. Yeah.
And so I can just say, all right, y'all, come on. Sheep, no, whatever my call is, and they don't know that they belong to me.
Right.
Exactly.
You got that video of that? Of that man calling the sheep, and you know what I'm saying? If somebody else called him, they didn't move.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he called them, then
Yeah.
they came running.
Yeah, I can save it.
So did. So did.
And hold on. A thief and a robber. What's the difference between a thief and a robber? Anybody in criminal justice majors in here? A thief would be like, hey, look, Mike, we see the sheepfold. That's a thief.
Yeah.
A robber is, give me your sheep.
Right.
Now you see it.
Yeah, with force is with a robber.
Right.
And when you look at it, today, I'm talking today, who's the thief and the robber? The Most High sheep, they're not your sheep. But some people will steal them like this.
Yes.
Like
You know?
shoplifting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other ones will by force.
Yes. Yes.
Take your sheep, you know, and
That's good.
which one was the Pharisee doing there?
That's good.
You know, they get under threats. You confess him, you getting kicked out the church. That's a robber.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the other people were just like Mike was saying, they were just as nice and they accepted him and anything you know. That's a thief. These are I'm just saying it's subtle if you ain't paying attention.
That's right.
But this is the thing. Matter of fact, get verse 2. Now read one on into 2.
Okay.
But one thing,
Go ahead.
some people don't know they're robbing you or thieving.
Exactly.
But when go ahead.
No,
We need to get to this. We can wait.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep.
Oh man, there was something else. I wanted to get out the first one. Go ahead.
That's why I didn't want to.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I mean, you know, it's going back to the point that was made earlier. Once Christ helped the Pharisees to see that they were thieves and robbers, they were doing behaviors that obviously he couldn't lie. But you have to wonder how many people of that clan really thought they were being a thief and a robber.
Right.
They did it so long.
Right.
It become custom and tradition.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we think about our confrontations or interactions with people, probably one of the first things you want to understand about them is how much they're devoted to customs and traditions,
Yep.
Yeah.
or how much they're devoted to show me the law, show me what's written, and I'll change.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's
Exactly.
what do you call that? Another way.
Yeah.
I am the way.
Yep.
Right.
He is the law. He's the word.
Right.
So when you say all you got to do is believe
Yeah.
with your mouth, that's another way.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I'm offering you another way, and I'm stealing the sheep because you're not coming in by
Right.
Christ.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the dope?
I'm offering. Yeah. He's the door. So you climbing over a different way
Mhm.
and think you're gonna still get
Yeah.
Right.
into the fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Why not come through the door? Because I don't want to deal with it though.
Right.
Yeah. Going through the door is so much easier too.
Man.
Climbing over.
Yeah.
The door
You
got
right.
locks
You
and
right.
stuff on it.
Too much stress. Climb over.
See, you gotta unlock some stuff to go through the door.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well,
And-
and I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say that again.
I said, no, you have to have the key to what she was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you don't have the right key, that door ain't gonna open for you.
Right.
And then even if, like you're talking about, like if you came in another way outside of the door and you were just as a sheep, the shepherd gonna know that you ain't part of his flock
Right.
because
That's
he know
right.
his sheep.
There you go.
Yeah. Your boy's gonna kill yourself.
He's gonna be like, oh, this ain't
Your language ain't the
this ain't
same.
one of mine.
Yeah.
Came from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think about BJ and I trying to set up a meeting with the shepherd, the head shepherd.
There you go.
So we weren't trying to come in as a thief and a robber.
Yeah.
Amen.
Right.
We tried to set up a meeting with the shepherd.
To the door.
Yep.
If we convert the shepherd,
Uh-huh.
so that the shepherd would change his voice
Right.
to a different language.
Yep.
He can't say we stole him,
Exactly.
but it's the word of truth that converted them, not flesh.
Right.
And so that I think of that in the context of what we're reading here. You know, we weren't being thief and a robber.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, now the second place of worship when I did made it known my intentions because of disagreement with the word. I was admonished that while I'm on the job, not to what's the word I'm looking for? Is this English?
Infect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, don't try to create
Chaos.
that's the use of that word.
Yeah.
Division.
Yeah.
So, but they told me now, but if somebody come to you and asks you, you give them an answer.
Okay.
That's what it said.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you go around trying to create discord
Yeah.
among the brothers.
Right.
No, don't you go flying through here. But if they come to you and want to know why, and talk, hey, give them an answer.
Yep.
So that was protecting my job. In other words, don't try to be a thief
Yeah.
and a robber,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that way.
Yep.
Sister, you got
No,
your
you
Oh, okay.
So yeah, another way. Andrea called me. She said, "Hey, I ran into so and so, And you know they in the truth. I said, oh man, yeah. She said I went to give him paradigm shift link, but he said that he couldn't. His leader said that he couldn't listen to anybody but him.
They ain't in the truth.
Right. I'm like, and this story is going into another quick one, real quick. But truth is truth.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm not afraid of anybody listening to anybody
right.
because
That's
you
right.
know the master's voice.
Yep.
And when I'm talking about the calendar and everything else earlier, everything lines up perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If it ain't perfect, it ain't the Most High.
Right.
Or you ain't got the understanding yet. You know. But it's sometimes I don't know everything in this book, but sometimes that's good because when you get to something you don't know, you got to search it out.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you don't know and you don't know,
Right.
you know, and we ain't got it in here,
Yep.
you then you go to YouTube, bro. Start hearing
You'll find
different
something.
things.
It's gonna
he'll
come
show
back.
you. He'll show you.
But you'll know it when you hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why there ain't no fear in
Yeah.
truth is true.
It's true. That's right.
Wherever you get it from.
That's right.
Right.
And so but some people don't have truth.
Yeah.
Or just have a platform
Yeah.
trying to get monetized or whatever.
Yeah.
That's when you get scared.
Yes.
You think
Big time.
people
Yeah.
are
Red
gonna
flag.
leave your fold.
Your fold.
Because you
Yeah.
ain't got the answer.
That's a red flag.
People know
That's red
truth
flag.
when they hear it.
That's right. It contradicts, BJ, 1 Corinthians 12. It contradicts.
Right,
it.
exactly.
If he's saying don't listen to nobody else, then
Right.
Paul said, well, what does the ear has to do with the...
But
Well, how can you tell the ear says you don't have nothing to do with me? There you go. There you go, mama. He's contradicting the body. He's not with the body then.
Right.
He just said truth is truth. So it doesn't matter where you get it from. If it's the truth, it doesn't matter. So if you're telling your congregation, don't listen to nobody else, you're not operating in the fruits of the spirit.
Who congregation?
Right.
Your
Right. You already are.
you that's right. You're not a part of the body then. You're not part of the body. And you don't want your congregation don't be a part of the body. It's contradicting 1 Corinthians 12. It's contradicting that.
Yeah.
So truth is truth wherever you get it from. It's one body, one Lord.
It is. It is. And
You're trying to be a Lord.
go ahead.
No, I don't want you to pick up. Go ahead.
Who do you think I am? God dog. I know what I was gonna say. Hold on. You go ahead, Nietzsche.
You thinking too fast.
Oh,
Finishing the race before you get to the finish line.
oh, I know what it was. I got it. And I'm gonna try to be as vague as possible without, taking away from the story. But
Yeah.
cause I talked to y'all about it. But this other person joined the organization and was like, well, we don't have to teach what he teach. And so this is a part of what I'm saying about my sheep hear my voice.
Yep.
I said, what? No, he told us we don't have to teach what he teach. A sheep. Sheep should have heard
Oh, okay.
1 Corinthians 10. I bid that ye all speak the same thing.
Yes.
And if the leader is saying you don't have to teach what I teach,
Uh-huh. Come on now.
come on now.
Yeah.
That should have been a red flag
Should have been.
but what you want can override the master's
Yes.
shepherd's voice.
Yes. Yes.
Because you want whatever it is so bad
Yep.
that the master's voice is just faint. It's muffled. Yeah. Yeah. But that should have been a red flag. Anytime you hear something that contradicts the scripture, then that's not the master, the shepherd's voice, the good shepherd.
That's
you
right.
know, don't let something you want
Uh-huh.
muffle the master's voice. That's all I'm saying. Because if anything contradicts this, anything, it ain't right. It ain't right.
Wow.
And we gotta be right. You know.
Muffled, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you got yours.
No, I just it kind of got off of it. Because if somebody's telling you not to listen to anybody, then you could miss a great piece of what you need from whoever.
Yes.
Because if you really are asking God, because I mean, truth be told, when I was at the church, well, he didn't know the day that I left. He actually gave me an answer that I needed. You see what I'm saying? Pretty much, But if I wouldn't have been there to hear that, if I didn't have the ear to hear it, and I didn't want to hear it, I wouldn't have heard it. But so to tell me I can't listen to anybody is crazy. Because if I have an ear and if I'm asking God genuinely, he can use anybody because he used. Can I say that? Okay, he used a camp to originate my thought process of the truth. I didn't, 90% of what they said, I was not with, but it was something that stuck with me that made me go and search and find more and try to figure it out. So I knew what they were saying wrong, because I know it ain't nothing of God saying I hate people. It ain't nothing of God finna say you're gonna have a Bible in your hand doing all that cussing. It ain't nothing of God that's gonna have you out on the street talking crazy to people. However, you said something that the Most High made sure I heard.
He planted a seed.
Yes, that seed was planted. So to tell somebody that they can't, that you were studying their, and you're studying their growth.
And
You're studying their
he was
growth.
obedient. He did not come to listen to, you know. But there's a little bit of truth in everything. Everything. There's some truth, you know. If not, you can't fool him. You can't be deceived. But there's some truth in it.
Yeah, it is.
In everything. And somebody was asking about debate. Carla, I think I said it to you. I said, debate? No, debate. I said, now we can come reason together. I said, I'm tell you why I don't like debate. Because the object of the debate is to win. And if you want to win, then you'll compromise some truth just to get the win. You know, and that ain't what I'm about. You know, you'll probably have something that I'll take. And I'm sure I'll have something that you'll take, and we put it together.
There you go.
Exactly.
And that's what reasoning together is.
Right.
But a debate? No, man, I'm no debate.
The Bible say not to him.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's part of
Exactly.
the verse of the flesh, ain't it? Debate. Debate is right there. It said debate.
And the devil on the left side said, well, get them in here, and maybe they'll still here. I said, but I know I just need to set the atmosphere. This ain't no debate. If you
Well,
want,
like Mike say all the time, he's saying, examine yourself. Mike say all the time, you need to be examining yourself. So, in that, sometimes the Most High, he's testing us when we don't even know that he's doing it. Sometimes he will use, just to see where you at. Sometimes he will use a person you probably don't like, or you probably don't like to hear or listen to give. And if you're not in a position to hear it, because you'd rather hear it a certain way, or you'd rather hear it from a certain person, Most High he always dealing with our heart. He's always dealing with you, Mike. And so if we didn't, Mike, we use the example all the time. Me and Mike got this wonderful revelation from a brother that was from IUIC. And because our heart was so at that time focused on the name, we found it. It's the name. And we even talked to some Jehovah's Witnesses earlier that morning about the name. Didn't we, Mike? The the name. We was on it, and someone told us IUIC was in town. It was in Jackson. We said, let's go. We about to get them, Mike. Let's go.
The Fabulous 3, but one thing was.
That take a lot of work.
That probably,
But that's God moving me out of the way.
Yes, it was.
Because my pride wouldn't hurt what they heard.
yes.
And I'm telling you the
That's
truth.
real. That's real. Yeah, that's real.
I would cut it.
It was given to me and Mike to give to BJ.
When they came back, I'm sorry.
BJ probably still would have been there.
Well, when I came back, I said, what? Y'all did what?
Gave in.
I said, man. I don't want to see what y'all about.
But but the thing was, y'all, we could even say this man from IUIC, he's part of a people that say white people are the devil and nobody but blacks or Israelites are going to heaven, and we could have thought about all of that and could not listen to and would have missed what that dude had for us that he gave, Most High gave to him to get to us. Wow. Because all that day we was talking about the name. We was pounding on the brother. The brother said, okay, let's go to Psalms 138 and 2. He said so calmly and
confident.
Okay, brothers, let's go to 138 and 2. So, all right, let's go. That brother read that scripture, Mike.
I wish I could have saw y'all face. Y'all probably looked at each other like this.
That brother read that scripture.
We didn't have no rebuttal.
That was it.
That's the Most High freed us up so much.
Yes.
So now we don't have to waste time on that.
Yes.
We can move on to the next thing.
Yes.
That was good.
Yeah.
It's
Freed us up, man.
Yep, freed us up of it.
Oh, yeah, there's two things brought out about who has it and who doesn't have it. Well, Islam will never leave Judah, right? So,
Right.
Earth got to deal with that. Accept it. The second thing is order, and I forgot what the second was. The second one was supposed to be the first. I did like you. It was so important, dude. It may come back. If I had went in order, I wouldn't have never forgot.
BJ tell you that all the time.
But it ain't who he put it in.
Right.
Is it? Ain't what you want there.
No, that rest was self-explanatory. Who he put it in is still the earth got to accept that, and part of, like Carl was saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here was I was thinking. It brought back. It's win again.
Oh, wow.
I'm too anxious to get it, and I know that's what it is. I should have made a note. I'm just too anxious to bring it out. It'll come back on. Yeah. It's touched it all the way through here anyway.
So what BJ was just saying, what you say, BJ?
Who we put it in?
That's what, yeah. My mind got distracted there.
And that's if Mike and Carlos had just sort of purple and gold, they wouldn't have heard nothing that came out of his mouth. But they heard the truth.
Right.
The truth is the truth.
That's it.
Everywhere.
Yep.
You know?
Well, I got it now. Philippians 2:12.
Okay.
Read that now. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to read it for emphasis. Because the accountability is what I'm looking at right here.
All right, Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence.
Yeah.
Work out your own salvation
That's
with
it.
fear and trembling.
Yep.
So the point being, I would never say to an individual, don't listen to so and so. Like a lot of people said, don't listen to Farrakhan. Farrakhan got a lot of truth. You know, so
That's a good
the
point.
famous point that I heard from Teo. You know, you ain't got to believe what I say, but I'm just going to tell you what I believe, and I believe it's true. But he said, eat the meat, spit out the bone. In other words, you don't have to believe what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
and you can come talk to me about what I believe, but, I may not change, I might will. But so, even with Teo, his early ministry has curtailed more toward a higher truth and separating himself from his past issues, whereas others have come from a higher truth and degraded.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with listening, because work out your own soul salvation, and you got a right to listen to whoever you want to.
Especially if you got a.
But you got a standard compared to
That's
the
right. If you got
the
some
standard.
people you can bounce it off of,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things sound right.
Yeah.
I was Thursday night. I was doing a job and was listening to something, and what's the guy's name? Came on next. Yeah. Truth Unedited came on next, and he was gonna tell us why the purpose of Christ had to come. I said, "Oh shoot." I turned him to
Now
God.
see what you gotta say.
Yeah. But he missed it.
Yeah.
He didn't say nothing about a marriage. He didn't say nothing about a duck. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and went left somewhere.
Right. Right.
But
Good example.
yeah.
Yeah.
But don't just. A lot of people sound charismatic and like they know what they're talking about and sound good,
Yeah.
but it gotta line up.
Right.
And if you don't know certain scriptures are in the Bible,
Right.
hey, test everything. Like the
Yeah.
Bereans, test it,
That's
test it.
Tried it.
Exactly. Especially if you got a body of people you can bounce it off of,
Yeah.
just to verify.
Yep.
I listen to a lot of people. That's most people I listen to, I know they're wrong
Mm-hmm.
because they're Sunday preachers.
Mm-hmm.
The day of worship. You already got it.
So but the way sometimes they'll give me a verse that go over here, but they got it over here, and so if you get to the point where you can listen and once you know the truth, you know, you know when something's wrong, and if you don't have no agenda,
Right.
that's another thing.
Yeah.
If you got an agenda,
Yeah.
that's going to interfere
Absolutely.
with how you hear.
Big time.
How you hear.
And that depends on what's your gut. Go ahead, Nick.
No, I ain't gonna forget.
You're not gonna forget. What you just said, it depends on what is the ultimate governmental law that Christ has given us that has to be a part of any body of believers. It's the fourth commandment.
Yeah.
If it ain't that, we know that I can't attach to that.
Yeah, thanks.
Because I can find somebody who on a 1 through 3 and say they do.
Yeah.
But if the day don't marry the day standard, because that's the standard right there. The standard's not gonna change.
Right.
Broken one, broken all.
So if no matter how good someone sounds and how attractive it is to fellowship or whatever it is, if they do not accept the full commandment,
Yep.
you better walk away from it.
Yes.
That's how you really see if the law is written on their hearts.
Right.
Or not is that number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
you can meet people and
That's
you
right.
will say, man, they're godly people. In part,
Yeah.
but not the whole.
Yeah.
In order to walk in godliness, you got to observe all of those commandments and walk there.
To get the true riches.
Right.
True riches, yeah, the promise.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And that's pretty much you gotta want it and want it. Now the same video, somebody sent a video in our group. I can't remember. I think it was 9. I don't remember. But it was basically talking about 3 days and 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Now if somebody is getting out of when you get out of trying when you're in the middle. Because sometimes, like Carlos said, you get out of, he done pulled you out. You know the church ain't it. You know that this ain't it.
Yeah.
But if you're in that middle ground and you haven't found out how important keeping the commandments is, you can't just latch on to anything.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody that didn't know any
To do
better
it too. Yep.
would have heard that and been like, okay, that's it. So it's important to ask, seek,
Yeah.
and knock
Yeah.
genuinely.
Exactly.
Because when you do,
Yeah.
one of the first things he's gonna do is show you
Yeah.
that fourth commandment. Because you gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. As I said before, I say all again to some who may have heard me but didn't hear me. Any body of believers or walk of faith that is in Christ would not eliminate the fourth commandment.
That's right.
I don't care how good they are, where they at, prestige, population of members. If they're not walking according to the 10, you better walk away from them.
And that don't make them bad people
I know.
according to
Right.
our standard.
Right.
But God, He don't. We just read the Bible. Man said we know He don't hear
Yep.
sinners.
That's right.
You know, and but they can be the best person. You know,
Oh yeah, kind of.
some people I listen to, I said, man, it sounds like man. I said, Lord, I hope He really open up their understanding.
Yeah.
They seem like wonderful people.
Yeah.
And I face that every day in my job. They're wonderful people.
Yeah.
Love them to death. But
Yeah.
Good works ain't gonna get you to heaven though.
they do good works. They profess 1 through 3 and 5 through 10.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna debate with them, but my debate, like I told you earlier, why I left. Ultimately, they disrespect the fourth commandment.
You gotta be right. Man.
That's what I want people to hear. I don't care how good people sound now. You
Right.
can't disallow one of the laws of our Creator and think that's okay. You became the judge of what He has created if you change His law. And that's so important for people to know that you can't do it. Knowing that, I mean, when people have passed who are in darkness, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the people what the Lord has called them. And a lot of people don't believe what I'm getting ready to say. You don't have to. But when someone approaches you, whoever it was approached you and called your attention to the law, that was the Lord calling you to righteousness.
Yep.
Many are called,
Right.
few are chosen. So that was your invitation to go back and reset your understanding of what is the righteousness of God.
Yeah.
And how many times an individual get that confrontation or the issue is put in front of them,
Yeah.
God knows.
Yep.
But He has called many, but few are chosen.
That's right.
And people say, well, I didn't hear His voice. Yeah, you did. You became that person, or somebody became the person that came to you. You heard His voice.
That's right.
Let me get a verse on everything we just seen. This is 1 John 5 and 14. And it says, and this is the confidence that we have in Him,
Yep.
that if we ask anything,
There you go.
anything,
Anything.
this is the part though,
Yeah.
part I got underlined,
What is?
according to His will.
Will. There you go.
You can be in the church,
That's right.
you can be in the truth,
Right.
you can be in the gutter,
Yeah.
you can be on top of the world.
Yeah.
If anything according to His will,
According to His
He
will.
hears us. So you think He don't want you to know the truth?
Oh,
There you go. Come on.
you don't know Him if
Yes.
you don't think you want to know the truth.
You don't want nobody to pay.
Not
Nobody.
willing that any should perish.
Why not ask? Just
Right.
ask.
That's right.
Yep.
And that's our plea to people. You know,
Let's ask.
you don't have to trust me. Just ask.
Just ask.
If you really want to do His will, ask. But don't ask thinking you're gonna get any answer when you know you don't want to do His will.
Right.
It's His will.
That is the call.
Mm-hmm. That's
Do
it.
you
Yeah.
want to be obedient?
Yeah.
And so that's why I spoke earlier about when we're faced with temptation. Are you ready now to give up the sin?
That's the key, ain't it, Mike? Are you really ready to give it up?
You gotta be ready to
Yep.
give it up.
Yep.
And you ask Him for help.
Yep.
Ask.
Yes.
Seek him.
Yes.
I'm the door.
Yes.
You gotta pass through. Knock on it. If you don't see me, just knock. How you knock? With a word. Your words are knocking at the door. He knows your heart. You gotta come to a point where you say, I'm sick of being a sinner.
Yeah. Gotta be sick of it.
You're sick of it.
Gotta get, yeah.
And he is the only one that can deliver you.
You got to become sick of it.
Gotta be sick
All
of
in
it.
my conversation.
Yeah.
You gotta become sick of it.
14 and 15. Put 15 in that way.
You got 15 now?
And if we know that he hear us, whatsoever we ask,
There you go.
we know that we have the petition
Yes.
that we desire of him.
Thank you, Carlos. You know you're going to get answers.
Oh, so good at it.
That's given, ain't it?
Hey,
That's given. According to
according to
his
his
will.
will.
Right.
According to his will, right.
He's
That's
going to
him.
give it to you. He wants you to have
He
it.
wants you to. That's all you waiting on. That's all I've been waiting
I
on.
stand at the door.
That's all I've been
Bill,
waiting
what
on.
is his will, brother BJ?
That's all I've been waiting on.
What is his will?
What we end up with every Bible study? Fear God and keep His commandments.
That's it.
That's the whole duty of man.
Yep.
Yes.
But there's so much stuff the devil has gave us to do. So
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. To the flesh.
That's contrary to His will.
Yeah.
Oh, you keep bringing up good points. I'm bouncing off. One of the things that I have truly convinced myself of is that the ways of man, as we know it, never has been and never will be the way of God.
Yes, sir.
Great. So we walk around blindly attractive to our ways and our judgments and how things are executed on the earth. And we tend to want to tie the Lord Most High to them.
Come on now.
And He said us saying that way was not
Come
our
on
way.
now. Say it again. Man. Let me hear you. Say it again.
Everything going on.
I said, if I get
We tend to do what, man?
Oh yeah.
What we tend to
we
do?
tend to believe that the ways of the earth
Yeah.
and the gifts and everything else are His way.
Yeah.
It's not His way, nor is it to understand how He will rule the earth. There's no way. It all evolves from evil.
Yep.
What's y'all passing? It really is. I mean, it really is.
Down sir.
We've been blinded by it, though. We've been blinded by it. We attribute a lot of things. I heard so many. I'm gonna use a classic one. I'm gonna give you a classic now to show you what I'm talking about. Well, God gave us all this medicine to heal us. Really? Really?
Man,
Yeah.
That's good.
Really?
That's good.
That part. That part.
God continue to bless us with this good food. Really? You call this food? We eat
Oh,
good now? The
man.
water we drink? Come
Man.
on now.
Wow.
God bless us by giving us this country. Really? Or is He going to judge you for what you did? I didn't tell you take America. That was your Satan government that.
Yeah.
But you got so-called, I'm not the God that gave you that. And when the Lord started waking you up to the blindness of created man,
Yeah.
it is pathetic. I'm telling you, it is pathetic.
You come into what Solomon was experiencing.
Yeah.
His vexation.
All of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, classics.
That's what he said.
Classic.
He realized it. That's exactly what he said.
He showed it. I feel like we all can,
It's all vanity.
accommodate to that because we went through
Yeah.
everything.
Right.
We
Yeah.
searched out, went everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all these places, things,
Yeah.
did nothing.
And so come out of her, my people, and be ye
We are the woman with the issue of blood.
Absolutely.
We are the woman. She did everything.
Yeah.
Paid everything.
Yeah.
Paid all physicians.
Yeah.
She broke afterwards when
Yeah.
All she had to do was just
All
touch
she had to
that
do.
drum.
And stuff like that you never see. You can't see that down the road far enough to realize that we are the woman at the well.
Yeah.
The woman with the issue of blood.
That's right.
The woman caught in the act of adultery.
Yep.
This blind man.
We are
Blind man.
all that.
We are them. We are them.
We can't see it from the church. You know, it's too far down there.
Yeah.
You can put binoculars on and you still can't see. Because he ain't not open your understanding.
Yeah.
Only way he open your understanding is respect that fourth one
Right.
that Mike keep talking about. And if you respect the fourth one, he gonna move you
Right.
where you can get a better view.
That's right.
Balaam.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
Draw nigh to me, I draw nigh to you.
hey, let's stop right there.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Who we stop at?
Two.
You said you want to get what? 19?
I ain't looking over
Trying to
there.
go to 19.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the first 19.
Yeah, 19.
I thought you said 9.
No, 19.
Oh Lord.
Well, Tuesday night though, and I talk about this a lot. Tuesday night I was looking at Nod, and I had an overwhelming sensation to watch the Green Mile.
No, he did not.
I know it.
Remember John Coffey?
Some
Yeah,
business
John
going on.
Coffey, yeah.
Can you get some
I can
business
drink
going
when I
on?
smell the same.
There you go. Yeah, I smell the same with the wine.
This
Yeah,
movie is so spiritual.
It is.
very spiritual.
Yeah.
I love
Yes,
it.
it is.
I love that movie.
About a big black man
Yeah.
Yep.
healing sickness.
Yep.
He healed the bladder infection. The woman in
Yeah.
the bed.
Yep.
Brought a mouse back from the
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Took it all on himself.
Take all his infirmities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Falsely accused.
Yep.
In
jail.
in jail.
In jail.
And what did Jesus do on the cross? He took everything in on him.
Yeah. Falsely accused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Raised the dead.
Wow.
Mr. Jenkins.
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired, boss.
Tired of ugly.
Ugly. Yeah.
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 The world was just.
My favorite
it
part of the
was
movie though was,
unattractive. Nothing about it made me want to stay.
Yep.
but my first part. I mean, my favorite part of the movie is the end though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
When Paul, Tom Hanks character, was
Yeah.
the older,
Yeah.
and he looked at the lady. He showed her Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah. Still there. Still there.
64 years old, Mouse. Mouse don't live some 5 months
Yep.
to some year. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
64 years old. And then he looked at her and said, Jane, whatever her name was, I'm 108 years old. But she had figured out she was doing the math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said,
Wait a
wait a minute,
minute.
you said your son,
Right.
World War II,
I mean, adding up.
he said 108 years old.
Yep.
But he had gave a gift.
Yep.
He don't know how long. He said, but he ain't died. He ain't died, you know.
Yep.
And but I think about dying. I think about that. I was telling Rolanda something about when I die. I don't know what I was telling. She said, I don't want to talk about that. I said, you want to talk about it sooner or later? It's going to happen, you know. But my thing is, if we know that,
Yeah.
is anything worth you missing out on the good stuff that Paul was talking about?
Yeah.
That Christ is talking about.
Yeah.
It's got to be better than this. This is all we know. So this is wonderful.
Yeah. And when I look at what we got, I mean, it's
How can you beat this? What they saying? This say it's something better than this.
Yeah, it is.
That take away the fear. Oh,
it is.
death where that sting.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
that was oh, death where that sting. There ain't no sting if you know what happens or got some idea, inkling that whatever it's gonna be is gonna be better than this.
Man.
You know.
Yeah.
But you gotta believe it.
You got to.
You got to read it for yourself.
Yep.
You got to know. I often think about, like I told you, that conversation with my daddy when he was talking about the disciples had to really believe to leave their ships and their boats and
their
everything,
job and
their
stuff.
wife and
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I said, well, they saw something.
Yeah.
They saw him do something. They've been fishing all night, right?
Yeah.
Hey, We knew there was no fish over there. Go to Lake Graham, and you ain't caught nothing. And they say, well, throw it right there.
Yeah.
I didn't already threw over there, but you know.
Yeah.
But we don't get to see the miracles.
Yeah.
We got to read and then believe and then let him open our understanding. The understanding that we got is, you know, you didn't get it from yourself.
That's right.
You know you didn't read it 1,000 times.
Yep.
You ain't never seen it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the faith. That's him showing you him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a faith builder.
Yes.
And if you stay stuck in an organization where you're just getting emotional high,
Yeah.
whatever, emotion. You getting emotions and no deeper knowledge. I told y'all, I just asked Rolanda, what they talking about in church today? She was still in church. She said, I don't know. You just left and they've been 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like Chinese food, you know.
Yeah.
You're full when you leave. You get home,
gone.
you ready to eat again.
Not feeling.
They ain't feeling. You don't even know what he talked about.
You don't know what you ate.
Yeah.
That's true.
She got tired of me asking, so she started writing notes. I said, no, write your notes
No,
down.
you can't come up missing.
What you remember? And then I think that was one of the things that made her start paying attention.
Yeah.
Because she got tired of me asking. I'm trying to tell you that's the like them noodles.
Ooh, ramen noodles.
Yeah, they good to your taste bud, but they killing you on the inside. But anyway, it was just you gonna die.
Oh yeah.
The end.
Yes, sir.
I'm 30. You gonna die. I'll guarantee you. I bet you 100% of y'all didn't die.
Yeah.
One day.
One day.
That's a good
One
prophecy.
day. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
You can prophesy that.
said, those who are aware do not need a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, in the examples that we just gave about the woman with issue of blood and the
Yeah.
blind man, they had to acknowledge their sickness.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna go to the doctor if you think you will.
Right.
It's not until something is happening
Right.
that you're gonna go to the doctor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
if we don't acknowledge that, hey, we're sick, hey, there's
Right.
something wrong.
Yeah.
We're not ever gonna go and be like, hey, no, we need you. That's why you have to be earnest in your asking. Because you're not asking to say, well, is something wrong with me? No, you're asking, oh no, I know something is wrong with
Right.
me. Tell me what.
Right.
Exactly.
Those are two different things.
Yeah.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's good. I called the vascular and vein doctor. And they said, well, you got to have a referral from your primary care physician.
I'm tired of referrals.
I called my primary care physician. And they said, okay, somebody get back with you. Never called back. Called back yesterday. It's been about a week and some change later. I said, Rolanda, if I die before, I said, make sure you get paid.
Not real.
But,
I'm gonna help you right there.
But when the primary doctor called back, he said, well, you missed your last appointment. You know, you got to come to your appointment and then we can.
Yeah.
Refer you out.
Yeah. I said, I called back and hung up because I asked the last time I was there, I asked the doctor, why is my, quit giving me these pills. I'm tired of all the pills.
Yeah.
Tell me why it's high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, quit treating the symptoms.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Find the cause, the real problem.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to jump over his head and go to somebody. Tell me, is my vein, my arteries, I got plaque, you know, something?
Yeah.
Are they clogged up? But you got to go and give them money. I got $100 copay now.
Yeah.
You know, and then to just go to the other doctor.
Yeah.
I said, Lord, I'm in your hands. You know, just, because that's what I thought about. The love of money is the root of all evil.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
I can go. Why I can't go straight to
Right.
where I got to let my buddy Mike get a chunk of it, and then
Go straight to the
Michael
specialist.
get his chunk when I send him to them.
That's what it's about.
My grandmother used to say back in her day, it took one doctor that did everything. Now they done split off to specialists.
Yeah.
Brain, heart,
Yep.
lungs, kidney.
Yep.
And everybody getting a part of money.
Yeah.
Piece.
It's
They
crazy.
getting a piece of
Read the
Piece
chat.
of the pie.
Yeah.
Chelsea, you said
That's why I say if you going to a doctor, go to one that ain't got all this high technology. they gonna send you straight to who they think can fix you.
Yeah.
Because they gotta use all this other stuff.
You got paper in the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelsey, you said something that kind of made me think. You remember what you just said about that?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
What you say?
I just said Jesus said to us that the well do not need a doctor. And we have to acknowledge that we're sick first before we're going to go to a doctor. A lot of people don't acknowledge that they're sick.
Correct. That's you made me think about something. Go to Matthew 9 right quick. Because Christ, we say it all the time, he knows the heart. And when he knows the heart is primed and ready and looking for something, then he always comes to help that person. The guy, DJ, that was over there in the Gadarenes, the two men that was in the cave.
Yeah.
One doesn't say it's two, one says one, but why did he go over there though? Because he was filled with legion, right? But somewhere in there, he was crying out.
Yeah.
He was crying out for help, and he said we must need go over to the what's the name? Why? Because he was. Remember when he first came to him, and he was talking to the guy, and then the demon took over first. He said he came down and he kneeled down and I'm paraphrasing him, worshipped him and everything, and then the demon took over after that. So he came to the guy or the two guys because their heart, they was looking for help and he was crying out and he helped them. So Kelsey says something in Matthew 9:9, start at 9. It made me think, why was he there? Because go ahead, read it, just read it. And Matthew 9, I think, start at 9.
And as Jesus passed forth from thence, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the receipt of customs. And he said unto him, Follow me. And he arose and followed him. And it came to pass as Jesus sat and meat in the house, behold,
what's this, y'all?
Many publicans and sinners came.
Publicans, Mike, sinners was there. Keep going.
Came and sat down with him and his disciples. And when the Pharisees saw it, they said,
the publican and sinners, they came to sit down with him. Christ already knew that they was gonna come.
Yeah.
But watch this.
And when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto his disciples, Why eateth your master with publicans and sinners?
Man, Christ, what you doing? What you dealing with these dudes? What are these people for? You know what they are? And Christ said something.
But when Jesus heard that, he said unto them,
Watch this.
They that be whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. But go ye and learn what that meaneth.
Go and learn
What that means.
what that means. The people that came, what she just said, it popped in my head as soon as she said it. The people that came, Mike, they were looking for help.
They knew they needed it.
They knew they needed it and knew where they needed to go to. And that's why Christ set himself up right there, because he knew the people that wanted to change heart was coming.
But them that was coming up,
That's why he was. That's good, Kelsey. That's good. They were crying out in the spirit, Mike. I mean, BJ.
Read it again.
They were. Go ahead.
But when Jesus heard that he,
What the heck? Go and start at 11. What the heck?
and when the Pharisees saw it,
Yes.
The ones that needed it most.
Yeah.
They needed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They told them to go.
I didn't know
They
that.
didn't
They
tell,
go.
they
They
didn't tell the sinners.
That's
to go.
right.
Told the
Go find
Pharisees.
out what that means.
go find out what meaneth.
He was healing and telling.
Yeah,
Ooh, my God.
No,
That's good.
Go.
That's good.
that's right.
That's
You the
good.
one sick.
Yep.
Go find out what it means.
Yep. That's good. He knows the heart. Just ask. That's what B.D. was saying. Just ask.
Ask. And all you gotta do is say is what I mean right.
Yes.
That's what he been waiting to ask.
Just
It's
ask.
what I mean right. And just wait on the answer. I mean, you ain't gonna hear no voice. Oh, yes, my child. You ain't gonna hear nothing to scare you. But start paying attention to what happened around you when you ask.
Yes.
You know.
Pay attention to it. That's right.
Yes, can I get a no?
That's all he asking for, BJ.
Yeah.
He been waiting all the time.
That's it.
He's been waiting.
Just ask.
Just ask.
Yes. Just ask.
He'll give it to you.
Oh no.
He'll
Find
show you.
windows up there too.
He'll
Just
hear you,
ask.
Mike.
What I mean, right? Nietzsche, let me have that time stamp.
I sent it to you.
I'm talking this one right here.
Oh. Okay, got it.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Anybody? Come on, Ann. Looking over.
And
He ain't talking to me.
Yeah, I'm just looking over there. Oh man, nobody, anything. Man, I love this. Is my favorite day of the week.
everybody. Yeah.
Know it.
I
Yeah.
can't
Well,
wait
not
to
everybody.
get here.
Everybody here.
I will reveal myself to you.
Man,
Manifest.
Yeah.
She do every time, especially today.
Wee.
every time.
All in the conversation.
Ah,
Always listening.
Oh wow.
Never slumber, never sleep.
I never thought until we met y'all that I would enjoy. I would look forward to anything that had to do with this. Because church was just so boring. I was like, hey, they gonna sing another song?
It wasn't for the music.
Another offering? Another song? I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I only went for the music, honestly.
That's what
part.
Andrea
Yep.
said. Andrea
It's
said,
on the part.
hey, what's going on, Denny?
Mama, can you help?
Here she comes. She coming. He is sticking out the door. All right, there ain't nothing else.
There ain't nothing there.
Anything?
All right.
I don't see nothing.
All right, Ecclesiastes 12, verses 13 and 14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Yep.
Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing,
Yeah.
whether it be good or whether it be evil.
All right, y'all.
Destiny said she
Shalom.
used to be waiting on the boy. She want to hear the boy.
Sabbath.
That boy, I said, I don't want to be scared. Don't scare me.
Yeah, enjoy the good Sabbath.
I don't
and
want to
that
hear no
rain.
boy.
Oh, yeah. Get some rest.
Yeah.